Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I want to do a quick video on how to use the graphing calculator to graph inequalities and a system of inequalities. We've been doing this over the last couple of weeks, and it seems like most of you are getting more comfortable with the algebra, but some of you have forgotten how to use the calculator, or you've never learned how to use the calculator. So this video is basically to show you how to graph inequalities. All right, so we've got two inequalities here. We got 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to a -6. And then the second one is x is less than 3y plus 6. So I'm going to show you how to graph both of these using a graphing calculator. And then I'm going to show you how to put it on the page to do it here. Now, basically, you should be able to use a graphing calculator to check what you do. But okay, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to get the graphing calculator. Go to the home screen, just press the home button, and then we're going to use this U. That means we're going to be graphing. Now, whenever you use that, you're going to see this f1 of x equals, right? So it means it's in function mode. Whenever you graph an inequality, you have to put it in relation mode. Let me say that again because it's really important. Whenever you want to graph an inequality, you should put the calculator in relation mode. And this is how you put it in relation mode. All you have to do from here is press the delete button right here. Press the delete button and you're going to get these 6 options. We want choice number 6 for relation. So you just click 6 and now you see this REL1. That means we're ready for relation number 1. And by the way, the only variables that you can graph when you're in relation mode are x and y. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my inequality. 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to a -6. And I'm going to enter that right here. So all you're going to do is you are going to go 2x is down here. And then it's going to be plus 3y, and then to get to the inequality, you have to do control right here and then the equal sign. Control and equals. Watch, control, and then you press the equal, and then you get all your options. We want the greater than or equal to, and then we put a -6 in. Now, once we've done that, we press enter, and it'll graph it for us. It'll tell you, watch this. First thing I like to do is I like to move this out of the way so it's not in the way of anything. Now, there's 2 things you should notice right away. Actually 3. You can see that this is a negative slope. That's one thing. The other thing that you should see is that the shading is on top of the line. So that means it's going to be greater than. Now, if you hover over this line right here, you can see that it's a solid line. So that means it's going to be greater than or equal to. So now we've already got that part. Now, what you are going to do from here is we need the y-intercept. We need 2 points. So we're going to go menu 51, and almost always it's going to go to the y-intercept. And the y-intercept in this case is 0 and -2. So all you got to do is press enter, and it's going to keep that, it's going to put the coordinates there. Now, once you're in menu 51 mode, all you have to do is type in an x coordinate and it'll give you the y coordinate. And then all you're doing is looking for one that you can plot. So let me show you what I mean. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to put 0 and -2 because that's one of the points that I have. Now I'm going to find one more point. And the way that I do that is I'm going to go to 1. I type in 1. Now, remember, you stay in menu 51 mode and you simply type in an x value. You're going to have this little box. I call it the x box. Then you press enter and you see that the y value is a -2.667. That's not a good point to plot because it's got decimals. So you go to the next one. You go 2, press enter, and then 2 and -3.3. That's still another decimal, so it's not a good point. So go to the next number, 3, press enter. There you go, 3 and -4. That's a good point to plot. So I'm going to come over to my paper and I'm going to go over 3 and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my second point. Now I've got enough to draw my line. From here, all I have to do now is just grab my ruler and I'm going to try to draw the best line that I can going through these points. That's it. And then I just do my shading. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so that's done. I'm done with that one. Now, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to enter the second one. So I'm going to press the tab button, and then I'm going to enter the second one. So it's going to be x is less than, remember, it's control equal, and then you go 3y plus 6. And then you press enter. Now, what I like to do is I like to just focus on that one inequality. So watch what I do. I'm going to go back to tab, and then I'm going to go back to the first one that was blue, and all you have to do is click on this checkbox, and then the blue one, the first one that we did, is gone. Now, we can bring it back. We can bring it back by just clicking this, but right now we want to just focus on the red one. So first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it out of the way. And then again, you can see that this is a positive slope. You can also see that it's also on top. So this is greater than, but if you hover over this, you can see that these are dashed lines as opposed to a solid line. So that means that this is going to be y is greater than. Now we're going to do menu 51 again, menu 5, 1. And it also has a y-intercept of -2. So both of these have the same. So even though there's a point there, I'm going to go back, change the color, and I'm going to put another one there. It's hard to see it, but there's another point there. Now, I need one more point on this line. So I'm just going to do the same thing I did before. Since we're in menu 51 mode, I'm just going to type in an x value. I type in 1. It says a -1.667. That's not a good point because it's decimal. So I put in 2, press enter. It says 2, a -1.333. That's also not a good point. So let's go to 3, press enter. And now we got 3, a -1. That's a good point. These are basically integers. So I'm going to go back to my graph paper. I'm going to go over to 3, go down 1, and there's my second point. Now, I'm going to get, for this one, since it's dashed, I'm going to get one more point. So let me jump over to 6 and see if that works. All right, 6, 0, 6, 7. No, sorry, 6, 0. All right, so right here, we're going to put another point, 5, 4, 5, 6, right here. And oops, I didn't show you that. It's going to be right here. Now that I've got that, I can draw a dash line, and then I'm going to shade above it. So all I'm going to do is go here, grab my ruler, and then I am going to draw dash lines all the way over to the edge. And then I'm going to shade above. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to shade on top. Now, we're almost done. The last thing we need to do is we need to put the Superman S. So I'm going to do this. And then this area that has the blue and the red, that is the solution set. So this is my solution set. Okay? That's what they want you to be able to do. We got to answer one more question. They said, is 4 a -2 in the solution set? So let's see. We're going to plot it. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, and then 2 down. So this is where our point would be. This is 4 a -2. And you can see that it's not in the solution set. The solution set basically goes from here all the way over to here and going out. So that's the solution set. And that point is not in there. So you would say, no, it's not in the solution set because it's not in the solution set because it is not in the solution set. It's not a solution because it's not in the solution set. Boom. There you go. Boom. That's it. That's it. We're done. That's how you do it. Now, this is what you should be able to do. If you can't do it algebraically, oh, by the way, I forgot to say this. Whenever you get your 2 points, go back and make sure that you've got the Superman area correct. All right. Now that I have them both on here, you can see there's the red right here. There's the purple right here. There's blue, and then there's white. So these 4 sections, I'm going to take a picture real quick. These 4 sections, let's go, come on. Yeah, right here. Now I'm going to do this. Boop. And where is my, all right, so here's my image. Now I'm going to mark this up. This is section 1. Let's get a different color or something that, let's use this. So get rid of this one. So this is section 1. This is section 2. This is section 3. This is section 4. Whenever you do a system, you're basically going to cut the graph into 4 quadrants. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, quadrant 1, this is basically all the solutions for the red inequality. X is less than 3y plus 6. So this has all of the inequalities for just the red inequality. This one over here, section 3, is the same thing. It has the solutions for only the blue inequality. 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to the negative 6. So these 2, 1, and 3, they have only solutions for their particular inequality. Section 2, which is the Superman areas, I want to make sure that's clear. We're going to put a big S here. This is the Superman area. This has solutions for both inequalities. And that's why it's called a solution set. Section 4, basically, section 4 doesn't have solutions to any inequality. So it doesn't have solutions for the red one or the blue one. So this is the section that we need to focus on right here. And I hope that you guys are comfortable with this. So I am going to, stop this. And I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to put it in Google Classroom. All right. Bye.